It's about that time. Time to use a new gel for me, the Define and Shine Styling Gel by Shea Moisture. Let's hope there's no flakes.
Who knows where the sun goes? I'll sleep at night when I'm alone. I don't need your permission to be myself when I'm alone.
So I'm going to start here in my deep conditioning stage. So this follows a previous video I had where I used the Aztec healing clay in my hair as a hair mask, and I just followed that up by deep conditioning. So if you want to watch that video, you will see it either in the description or in the upper right or left corner of the screen. But overall, I don't typically like to switch my gels much because I don't feel like it's necessary if you find a gel that really works for you. But I like trying new products, so that's why I'm doing that here. So first, I ended up using a gel when I first started growing out my hair called Ice, and then I went to Eco Styler, and then I graduated to Wetline Extreme Gel. Then of course I tried out the Briogeo Curl Charisma Styling Gel, and now I'm about to try this one out. So the first thing I did notice about this gel is its consistency seemed to be a bit more in between the Wetline Extreme Gel and the Briogeo Curl Charisma. Now, if you hadn't seen that video where I tried out the Briogeo products, the Briogeo Styling Gel was more on the watery side. I like my products to be a bit thicker, and the Wetline Extreme Gel is like about as thick of gel in my opinion as you can get, unless there's one that I don't know about. Comment that below if there's something thicker than Wetline Extreme Gel. But it was sort of in between. It wasn't super watery, but it was more runny than the Wetline Extreme Gel. And also it smells exactly like the curl enhancing smoothie, so that's something that I like. I love the smell of that product, so it is essentially the exact same thing. Also, when you're adding gels on top of, like, let's say a cream, it often, for me, just like thickens up. The consistency of adding them both together makes whatever is in your hair now even thicker. That actually didn't really happen here. It just seems like I was adding more styling cream or leave-in conditioner into my hair, which was great for me because being someone who's high porosity, I can take all the moisture that I can get, and that was a more moisturizing product. So I definitely loved that about using this gel. Sometimes when using gels, my hair will seem a little bit more stringy, like during the application process before it's dry. So it's one of those products that don't give me that look. Sometimes when my hair is looking like that in the styling process, it scares me thinking, oh crap, I'm about to have like super stringy doll hair throughout the rest of this week. It doesn't even look like I have my hair texture. I know that happened for me when I used, I think, a Mael like custard, some sort of custard. That straight up made it look like I had like type 2A hair. And I was like, holy crap, I look like someone's aunt. But that did not happen with this one. It gave me my natural hair texture. It didn't dry a weird way. It didn't, when I applied it, it didn't look a weird way at all. Now, when it came to it drying, it dried much quicker than my typical wash day routine when it comes to using Wetline Extreme Gel and the curl enhancing smoothie, but it still dried slower than using either the Briogeo products or using just the Dew Mousse Def by itself. So it has shorter drying time than my average wash day routine, but it's not the quickest dry ever. So after drying is complete, this is what my hair was looking like on day 2. It had a lot of movement in my hair. Absolutely no gel cast whatsoever. So with this gel, I absolutely had no flakes. I don't see a single flake in sight. I have no crunch at all, which I love. So this gel is actually really good. So like I said, there's no crunch to my hair. There was no flakes at all. My hair had a lot of body and movement to it. And I would absolutely say that I pretty much think that I ended up liking this gel more than I liked the Wetland Extreme gel. I'm a bit mad at myself for not trying it sooner, because not only did this not give me any crunch whatsoever, I didn't have to stretch out my hair at all. My hair felt elongated when I used it, and it was super moisturizing. Whatever my hold was here, I didn't have to touch my hair at all the rest of the week. And I also have day 5 in here. Did not touch my hair. I had so much moisture that I don't think I even did a refresh this week. So I absolutely loved using this gel. So if you did end up liking this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.
So sick of competition.